Foundation for Sustainable Forests is a nonprofit land trust and education and advocacy organization working to ensure healthy forested ecosystems for future generations. Pennsylvania literally means Penn's Woods. Our forests have defined Pennsylvania since its founding as a colony by William Penn in 1682. But today's forests, much different from the woods of William Penn's time, are in trouble. Many do not realize that, unable to see the forest for the trees. In recent decades, there has been a tremendous breakup called parcelization of private forest ownership, which accounts for 75% of all forested land in Pennsylvania. That parcelization means ownership is of smaller and smaller blocks, leading to additional forest fragmentation, development, and often poor forest management that focuses on short-term economic gain and not long-term forest health. Too often the measure is timber production, the growth of trees, and not the ecosystem. Additional threats to our forests include invasive species, disease, and other pests, which gain greater footholds in parcelized, fragmented, and poorly managed forests. The value of ecological services provided by healthy forests is well known. They include biodiversity and wildlife habitat, watershed protection and water purification, soil stabilization and erosion control. Of course, there are the many recreational and social benefits our forests provide, not the least of which is their economic impact. Well-managed, healthy forests secure jobs in the forest products industry and support rural communities. As a land trust, the Foundation acquires land outright. Its lands will forever be undeveloped and managed to the highest standards for ecosystem health and diversity. The Foundation's management approach is to partner with nature through such techniques as worst-first harvesting and small group selection, and to minimize disturbances with practices such as skidding logs with horse crews. It is an approach that will ensure healthy forest ecosystems for future generations and all that implies, and sets new standards for what is meant by sustainable forestry. The Foundation's land protection model is sustainable as well. Earnings from the land will support the Foundation's work and cover its operating costs. For a land trust, this is a unique model in Pennsylvania, if not the nation. Land conservation becomes self-funding. The Foundation's education and advocacy work focuses on introducing its style of management and the long-term ecological and economic benefits that result. The Foundation for Sustainable Forests, loving the land through working forests.